Hi, today we are going to test RSI Expert Advisor. Personally, I'm really curious whether it works at all or not. And this simply Expert Advisor will be opened by position if RSI value is lower than given input. In this example, we want to open the buy position if RSI value is less than 30. Here we have an example, and close after, in this example, 200 points. And in the opposite way, we want to open the sell position if RSI value is above 70 points RSI values. So, and here we have another example. Let's speed up the test. Here we have a night period. Okay, sell position lost several losses in the row. Let's speed up a little. Okay, the profit from the 1 month is 14%. Okay, let's look at the code. If you wanna, you can copy and paste it for your own, so feel free to copy. Here we have some inputs, global variables, on init function, assignment, RSI handler. In the onTick functions, we are going to enable trailing stop loss or not. We want to execute this code only if new bars appear. This is only for optimization purposes. Here we have a checking if we want a reversed signal. Copy buffer. Conditions associated with identify if there is the buy or sell signal. There is the another conditions to close position if it's a reversed signal. Here we have a calculations, take profit and stop loss points, calculating lots, and logic associated with open, sell and buy positions. When it comes to helpers function, is new bar, calculating lots, close all positions, and trailing stop loss. How it works. Okay, let's test this. Here we are in the MetaTrader 5. So let's choose American dollar to Japanese yen, period, let's say one year. Show complete algorithm. When it comes to inputs, let's go with inputs risk ratio between 2 to 4, input stop loss points between 100 to 450. When input currently I'm going to left it false and trailing stop loss also false. When it comes to RSI inputs, let's go with the RSI period between let's say 4 to 20, maybe 21 between. Okay, and here we will have a 7 step. And when it comes to thresholds, let's go with the between 10 to 20, between 90 to 80, but not in this way, but firstly we need to do that 80. Okay, we have a 5,000 tests, so let's decrease the number of tests. Let's say that it will be between 2,000 tests. Okay, and I'm going to run those tests. Okay, our tests has been started. In the agents tab, we see our course and how many tasks are proceed right now. In the optimization results tab, we see the whole results of our test, but we have only 500 from 2,000 tests finished right now, so there are not all of the tests. But here we see that some of those tests are profitable. For example, this first one. In the 1 year, we see that this expert advisor can give us 56, 57% of the whole account. Obviously, we wanna risk only 1%. Here we have an input risk percent, and we risk on every single position only 1% of the whole capital. But what you can see more, that unfortunately most of our tests are losing, unprofitable. Yes, and I forgot mention about that we checked time frame between 1 minute to 5 minutes. On the very beginning. Okay, here we have another big profit. 120% risk. 120% of profit in 1 year. Sounds great. Okay, there is approximately 100 tests yet. Okay, our tests have been finished, so let's look at the best results at the very beginning. So here we see that the best test can give us approximately 124% the whole income over the course of 1 year, only 1 year, between 2024 to 2025. And yes, and most of the tests are losing. What is the most important here? The best results are if we have an input risk ratio more than 2. We see at the very top of the whole of tests, meaning on the top of this column. With input stop loss, we don't see any outstanding value here. But when it comes to RSI period, what is quite important to notice, that the less RSI period, the better results. So let's check. This is the best test. Okay, if we double click on this test, therefore our MetaTrader 5 tester, optimization tester, will execute this single test in the other side. Separately, I wanted to say that here we have the whole income, how this expert advisor behaved in the previous year, not exactly previous year, but in 2024 to 2025. At the very beginning we see losses, but the whole outcome is positive. It's more than 100% in 1 year. It's much more better rather than US 500. When it comes to backtest, okay, we see a really poor winning ratio, but it's quite normal because we have an input risk ratio equal to 4. Oh, not in this way, but in this way. Okay, input risk ratio 4. It means that it's completely okay to have such a low 1%. And the whole profit is proved by 800 total trades. Okay, if you can notice that in the last RSI period, the best this expert advisor can give us results. So let's check it again, and let's go between 2 to, let's say, 8, and step equal to 2, between 85 to 95. Between okay, can I returned? No. Between 5 to 15. Or maybe I shouldn't change it. But it look at between 300 to 500 to 450. And when it comes to time frame, which time frame gave us the best results? Here we see that input 5 minutes, 2 minutes, mostly more than 1 minute, right? Okay. Okay, and in this example we have 648 tests. When it comes to in order to optimize our tests, I decided to left 1 minute open, high, low, close. I know that there is not the best idea to, if we wanna test something on the before we wanna release on the production the real money, we need to test on the every single tick. Okay. Those tests look better. And here we see that we also have most of the results are losing, but profit is better or less. In the previous example we had 120% the whole growth of account, but here we have only 100% in 1 year. Okay, and how it will work on biggest time frames? For example, let's go between 10 minutes to 1 hour, and let's check stop loss points. Let's go between 3 to 5 input risk ratio, and when it comes to RSI threshold, go between 90 to 95, and RSI period 6 between 2 to 8. Okay. I'm going to run only 600 tests because I know that it will take a lot of time if we wanna test, for example, 10,000 tests, 10,000 or 100,000 different tests. And I'm going to cut off this video as much as I can. And on top of that, there is the only example how the expert advisor work. And on top of that, all of us will be able to see the potential which can give us such a popular indicator like RSI. And in my opinion, it doesn't work, unfortunately, because as we can see, big profit like 100% in 1 year, but unfortunately we need to add commissions from total trades, and all of the brokers has different cost of the commissions, and on top of that we need to add slippage and latency. Okay, our tests are finished. So here we see that where can we find time frame? Yes, here we have time frames between 15 minutes to 1 hour, and can we see something outstanding here? We can also see that the smaller time frames, the RSI work better. Okay, so I think that there is everything what I wanted to convey in this short video. If you like this video or if you found this video helpful, please let me comment in the section comment below. Maybe you can wanna like or dislike this video and hit the subscribe button. So See you next soon. Bye.